What's going on, guys? It's DexMax here. Today we're going to be making a last minute season push. So there's 7 hours left in the season, and I'm going to be pushing with this Hog Rider deck. So I'm at exactly 4,600 right now. I'm going to try to aim for about 4,700 this season, maybe even 4,800 if I have time. But in this video we're going to be trying to get a couple more wins so we get a little bit closer to that 4,700 mark. So we're gonna hop into a battle here. First battle is against Miss. So we don't have Elite Barbs in hand, but we can cycle through that really easily since that's our next card in hand. He has an Ice Wizard, which is a pretty good defense against Hog Rider actually. He has Royal Giant, so we're going against a Royal Giant deck. We're going to defend that easily with our Elite Barbs and Ice Spirit. And our Musketeer is actually going to come in and do some work too. So we're going to support everything right there with Hog Rider. We're going to zap everything. And we have a pretty healthy Hog Rider making it to his tower. It's going to take his tower down to 1626. So I'm going to wait for that princess to lock onto her tower, and then we're gonna kill it with our minions, and they're running out the tower, so we will defend with Ice Wizard. Gonna get ready for a Royal Giant if he decides to push with that. Looks like he's not going to push with Royal Giant, so we're gonna set up a Musketeer in the back. So there's this Royal Giant now. We're gonna defend with Elite Barbs. He gets a couple shots onto our tower, not too bad though. We're gonna zap those barbarians so our Elite Barbs can two-shot them. Our Musk gets one hit off, and we're gonna distract that with our Ice Golem, and we're gonna send in our Hog Rider and minions to kill off that princess. So Hog makes it to the tower, gets about 2 swings in. So we're at a pretty good lead with that damage. He sends in a log, barely misses our Ice Spirit. Fortunately, Ice Spirit freezes. We're going to take care of that Royal Giant and a Hog Rider. And looks like we're not going to need a freeze, just a zap. So we take out his tower. All we have to do here is defend for 30 seconds. Ice Spirit on this Royal Giant. And he's taking our tower down to 600. We will have freeze ready in case we need to freeze his Royal Giant. So we gotta protect our tower health as much as we can. So 10 seconds left. Our freeze lasts for 5.2 seconds. And 3 seconds left, and he actually had lightning, and it takes our tower to 234, but we take home the 1-0 victory. So let's hop into the second battle here against Esparta. Not that great of a starting hand. We only really have Hog Rider and Ice Spirit, so we're gonna go in with that Hog Rider push and cycle to some better cards. So we force out a log, and he has Elite Barbarians to counter that. So we're going to throw down our Elite Barbs of our own. And I think that Ice Wizard is in range. Actually, no, it's not in range of our tower. But our Elite Barb is going to take care of it. We're just going to play it slow here. Play our Ice Golem in the back. Sends in a miner. So it looks like he's a miner chip deck with that furnace. His fireball also one-shots our Musketeer. But we're gonna push with our Hog Rider. We'll bypass that building. We're gonna zap. Since we recently got our zap up to level 12, it actually does kill those goblins, thankfully. Okay, Okay, so we're kind of even on damage so far. We are going to use this Ice Golem to tank for the Ice Wizard, since he is a chip deck. And we're gonna make sure our Hog Rider tanks for the Ice Spirit this time, so the Ice Spirit doesn't die. He actually plays a Furnace, so we're going to zap. No Hog swings on his tower, but we did force out that Furnace. So Musketeer in the back. Maybe he'll play a Miner right into that. So Elite Barbarians aren't that useful in this matchup since he's not playing a big tank deck. So we are going to push with our Elite Barbs. Looks like they won't make it to the towers, but we will zap and freeze to let it get to the tower. Plays a Furnace. That one Elite Barb gets about 3 swings, and we're also going to pressure even more with the Hog Rider. Hog Rider gets 1 hit off only, but we are in the damage lead. We're going to zap those goblins away, and we're going to try to finish off that tower with this Hog Rider push. So he keeps on playing his Furnace on the one tile to the left of the center, so that allows our Hog Rider to actually get past it. So there we go. 2 swings off with our Hog Rider, even 3 swings taking out the tower, and that's game. Alright guys, we're at 46-55 now. If we win 2 more games, we can reach 4,700. But we'll see if we can win this game. We're going against the level 12 here. We're going to use that Ice Spirit to tank for the Fire Spirits. So that's a +1 Elixir trade. We're going to set up a Musketeer in the back. We're also going to zap those. It looks like he's kind of like a chip deck again, with those Fire Spirits and Spear Goblins. He's using a level 6 Dark Goblin. He's actually going to pull everything with a Tornado, but we still get a bunch of damage on his tower. We're going to place minions on top of his Dark Goblin because we don't want it to get any hits off. We're going to zap those Spear Goblins on the tower so we get a little bit of chip damage on it. So, oh, I didn't even notice that he placed a pump back there. But we still are in the pretty big damage lead, so that's fine. He's also running a Royal Giants. And there's his Dark Goblin. We're gonna send in a Hog Rider. He pulls with the Tornado. And we're gonna take out his tower. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear my cat purring in the background. Ice Golem death damage will hopefully mitigate a little bit of that health with, or the damage from the Spear Goblins. He's gonna use a Tornado, but that's not really effective against our Musketeer because she's still in range of the Royal Giant. So double Elixir is about to hit. His pump just ran out. So we are going to try to go for the second crown, just in case he takes out our right tower. So we're going in with Elite Barbs and Hog Rider. We're going to zap right here. Our Hog Rider actually makes it to the tower. And we're going to use this Ice Golem to tank for the Dark Goblin. Also Ice Spirit and Elite Barbs for his Royal Giant. And we're not going to freeze just yet. He takes our tower down to 602 though. Okay, so we're going to zap his Spear Goblins. Probably wasn't the best zap ever. We only got 1 Spear Goblin there. We're going to push with our Hog Rider. He uses Tornado. We're going to freeze his towers right here. And we do take that second crown. So there we go. We get that 2-0 victory against the Royal Giant. So now we're 3-0 with our Hog Rider deck, and that should put us close to 4,700. There we go, we're at 4684. So let's hop into the third battle now, or fourth battle. So we're going against Clashy Larry. Starting hand is not too bad, I guess. Plays a furnace in the back. Kind of weird placement. You usually see people play it in the center, but since he placed it in the back, okay, looks like he's actually playing Tombstone. Interesting. He's playing double buildings. He's not really that great for Hog Riders. We're gonna split our elite barbarians here. Hopefully one of the elite barbarians tanks pretty well for the fire spirits. He also has elite barbs, so we're gonna defend here with ice golem and musketeer. One elite barb makes it to his left tower and gets a bit of damage off, and we're gonna defend that pretty well. His electro wizard does make it to our tower though, gets about 600 damage off. Doesn't really look like we have that great of a starting, or that great of a hand right now. Let's not play Hog Rider because it's just gonna get destroyed by that tombstone. So we're gonna see if we can use this musketeer to destroy that tombstone, and then send our Hog Rider in. There we go. Hog Rider makes it to the tower. Looks like he's really low on elixir. Okay, he drops a mega minion. Still, our Hog got a bunch of swings off onto his tower, bringing it down to 400. He's going in for an elite barbarian push, so we're going to defend with our own. And we will zap here, just in case. Okay, so now that we have his tower down to 418, we just need one more Hog swing off. He puts his tombstone in the same exact place again, so our musketeer will be able to snipe it. There we go, she takes care of that tombstone, so we're going to go in with Hog Rider. He defends with Electro Wizard and Elite Barbarians, so we don't get any swings off. But we cycle to another Hog Rider. He should have either Furnace or Tombstone. There's his Furnace. We're gonna have to zap all those fire spirits. He just used elite barbs, so hopefully he doesn't have them for our Hog Rider. Okay, he's just going full defense. He has his Tombstone and Furnace right there. We're gonna zap that. And we're going to just go in for elite barbarians and Hog Rider. And we gotta get our freeze up. And we do get our freeze. Our Hog Rider barely survives and gets that victory. So we went 4-0 here. So that puts us at 47-11. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Tell me how many trophies you ended this season. I'm hoping to maybe push and win a couple more games to get to even 4,800 possibly. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next Clash Royale video.